Week 12 is upon us, my friends. It is a battle to reach the Golden T-Mobile World Championship to be held in Las Vegas, Nevada, July 17th and 18th. And while you're there, you might as well stay for the Arcade Championship the following weekend, the 19th and 20th. That is Jody, JasperSD, making his way to his first grand finals facing Bubgolf. Jason Harrell, he was defeated last week in an epic battle on Woodland where he fell apart, unfortunately, on hole 17. He is trying to rectify that loss, and he almost makes the stinger here on hole one of probably, whoa, that was really going. That was overhit. Here is the Ranger, and that will not get down all the way to that hole location. And so Bubgolf will take an early lead on Jasper, an unexpected par on the first hole. Bubgolf missed his stinger but made his tap in from the fringe. And as I was saying, this is Eagles Peak. Or is it just Eagle Peak? No, it's Eagles Peak. It's early. We've got the Windy City Showdown to drive to shortly. I cannot wait. There is, oh, Jasper. We're having a rough go of it early. But here's the thing with Eagles. There's a lot of holes that can be swing holes. Let's see what Jasper can get done. The nerves are probably all over the place, and that's a huge save. That is a birdie for Jody. So he will not lose 2 strokes on this hole. Only down 2 for the match. That was big. Plenty of holes you can swing 2 strokes. So huge save. Here is Jason Harrell. That putt is good. Swipe not so much. And it's a 2-stroke lead after 2 here on Eagles Peak. We go to hole 3, par 3. Bub will hit a 9-iron. This rolls down some. Nice effort. And that slides to the right, comes to a stop. Here is Jody. JasperSD. The SD is not South Dakota, my friends. He is a resident of San Diego, California. You know what Will Ferrell said San Diego means? I believe it's a whale's vagina. Here we go. This is Bubgolf. This is a javelin into this drivable par 4. A couple birdies on the last hole. Still a 2-stroke advantage for Bubgolf. Jasper has thrown this right by these treetops. And that's going to be a bit short. Should have a makeable putt, though. 27-foot left 6, and you can count that one. That is an eagle for Jasper. And Bubgolf will knock his in as well, and we'll move on to the par 5 5th hole, the landing strip hole. Narrow little fairway. The sniper is typically the play. Unless you're just an absolute savage, no fear in your heart. You can try other shots, but I wouldn't recommend it. There is the sniper for Jasper, both players in this fairway. Here is Bigfoot. Sniper on the way, and that's a little bit short. Here is the javelin. This will run to the hole. Let's check it out. That's going to be left. The distance was not bad, and it will run past the cup of 10, 12 feet. Here is a 16-footer for Jasper. He's in for eagle. And there's the 14-footer for Bubgolf. So a 2-stroke lead. Early nerves out of the way, it appears, for JasperSD. Drivable 6th hole, par 4. Go through the gap, over the water, and he finds the green. That will be a left-breaking putt for eagle. Here is the Maniacs from Jasper. Takes a bit off of this. This should bounce off this mountain. And it'll settle in the back of that fringe. Doesn't quite reach it. That will be a downhill straight putt. Ranger on the way, and you can count that one as well. An eagle for Jasper. Eagle here, yes, for Bubgolf. And still a 2-stroke lead. Eagles Peak. Both of these fine gentlemen are currently in Chicago, Illinois for the Windy City Showdown. That was a good shot from Jason Harrell. Let's see if Jody can knock this in or get it close. Wow, that was a good effort. That was a good effort. Had that been online, that would have slid right in. Good shot. And we're going to move on to the 8th hole. So again, it looks like the nerves are out of the way now for Jasper. He's settled in. Here's Bub on the par 3. His swipes are a smidge to the right now. That's going to be short. Doesn't quite get there. Don't want to be long here. Quite the penalty in the back. Here is a 3-iron sniper from Jody. And that is short. I love the javelin on this hole. Javelin is where it's at. Run it up to the cup. So 2 birdies here on 8, and we'll move on to hole 9. A 2-stroke advantage for Jason Harrell. Hailing from Nebraska, living in Minnesota. Very good Golden T-Mobile player. Will be attempting to play in his first ever Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Jody played, I believe, in the year prior. I don't know if he played in last year's. I know he participated in the year before that. Here is a good shot in. Settles right into that bowl. And now here's Jason Harrell, Bubgolf. He will slice this one right to the cup. Pin high. That's an easy putt. Both players should make eagle here. We will go to the back 9 shortly. And again, the Golden T-Mobile World Championship. A 4-day long weekend. July 17th through the 20th. Palms Hotel and Casino in beautiful Sin City. Here is a drivable par 4 Jasper, a beauty in there. And that's going to be for eagle. Here is Bubgolf. Does this make the green? It sure does. Very nice effort. Both players using the sniper. Both players should bang these in with very little difficulty. And just like that, we have 8 holes to play for a chance, for the right to win a Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Now, you have the right. Now, do you have the skill to do it? We'll see. Bub will go underneath those trees, line himself up with some kind of maybe a stinger opportunity. Yes, sir, a 2-iron. Here's the javelin. That's going to be right. And that will settle in for an easy putt. Jasper, same idea. This looks great, and it hops over the hole too hard. He had way too much velocity on that one, and it starts hopping around the cup. The line was spectacular. Just needed to take a couple % off of that one, but I understand why you don't. You don't want to leave it short, because that has big-time problems with water in front of that green. As it is, it's still a 2-stroke lead for Jason Harrell, Bubgolf. There's the drive from Jody, JasperSD. And we've already talked about SD is San Diego. For some reason unknown to me, that is my son's favorite baseball team, the San Diego Padres. We live in Indianapolis. There's no reason for him to be a San Diego Padres fan, but Fernando Tatis. Apparently he likes the steroid users. Onwards, here we go. Sniper into that green. Good shot from Jasper. And Bub will hit a maniac. So both players manage this par 5 pretty easily. Not the roughest setup in the world. We'll see what this next hole has in store. Hole 13 rather. As both players knock in eagle putts. We will play this par 3. And then we will move on to the beast that is hole 14. See how the players manage it. Have we had GSP yet? I don't think we have. I don't think we've had any great shots. Is this our first? Is this our first? No, I don't think so. Nope. 8-footer. That's a birdie. Jason Harrell and Jody both playing very conservatively. Don't want to make the big mistake. And here is the drivable par 4. Jody going all the way around. Does this get to the green? No, it does not. That's the trouble with this one. To get to the green, get around those trees, it is a humongous full cut shot. In order to do it, Does this get all the way to the green here? In order to do it, you lose a lot of distance. Jason Harrell hits a nice one. That's going to be a chip for an eagle. Worst case scenario, he's probably looking at birdie. Here is Jasper. Needs this one badly, but he's not going to get that, so he will have that putt for par. Jason Harrell has this for eagle. He's going to be very careful. They just throws this up, and that will be a birdie putt. So Jason's going to take another stroke from Jasper. So Bubgolf knocks that in. That is Jason Harrell. He will take a stroke from Jody, JasperSD, and it's now a 3-stroke lead. Jason took 2 strokes on the front. He's gotten 1 on the back. Here we go, another tough hole. Between the trees, and that was hit a country mile. Let's see if Jasper can do a little better here. 2-iron on the way. That was well judged. Really good shot from Jasper. Jason Harrell with the chip. Oh, and he made it. You don't make that chip, and that's in the water. And that is a big number on the scoreboard, or the scorecard, as it were. And still a 3-stroke lead for Bubgolf, trying to march his way to a World Championship appearance. His very first. His drive here on 16 finds the short grass, so he is in the fairway. Jasper trying to match. Does this get all the way there? It sure does. That's a really nice poke out there in the fairway from Jasper. Bigfoot. This is a javelin. This is running out, and it will go to the right, and that is out of the way of great shot points. Here is Bub, a 9-wood. And that is a safe play. That'd be about a 30 or 40-foot putt, 31-footer. And that eagle is pure. 2 to play, a 3-stroke lead for Jason Harrell. Bubgolf trying to punch his way into the World Championship. Here is his shot on this difficult par 3, 17th hole, and he is on the right level. That will be a putt for birdie, and he's almost tasting it. Here is Jasper. This needs to sit down, and it does, and that's a good effort as well. Both players tame this tough 17th hole. Both find the right tier and make their putts very manageable. So a 3-stroke lead for Bubgolf. Drivable par 4 finishing hole, hole 18. A shot at Vegas on the line. Takes a little off this one. This needs to hurry up, and he leaves it short. He only hit that 97% into an enormous wind. Jasper, with a hole out here, could potentially take this match. He hits this full. Here it comes on the way, and he's short as well. He is short as well. He had his chance. Bubgolf stumbling to the finish line, and so does Jody. Here is Jody. His chip is no good. That will be for par. Let's see if Bub can knock this on. I guarantee you he's sitting there nervous as can be. Did he blow this match? He's going to find out that he did not. A tremendous save there. He'll get his par. And Jason Harrell, with that putt, will be your 12th qualifier for the Golden T-Mobile World Championship in Las Vegas, Nevada. A 3-stroke win over JasperSD, and we will see you next time.